morning. Welcome to Ciapata News. My name is Mariela Carvajal. Today we have a special guest. We will be interviewing Len Furnerman, the detective in the Salmons case. Welcome, Len Furnerman. Hello. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Let's begin. Did you ever suspect George Harvey was the murderer in your case?
Honestly, I didn't really suspect anything, and we didn't have any evidence. We investigated all the neighbors around the Salmon household, and we didn't find any background information or any criminal records of George Harvey, so we didn't have any reason to point him as our suspect.
Okay, next question. Why didn't you want to further investigate Jack's testimony?
Well, Jack was, after his daughter's death, he was a little bit more reckless, and he had just lost his 14-year-old daughter who was raped and murdered, so, you know, as a father, he really wanted to find out who the killer was in this case. And so he had this gut feeling that George Harvey was the murderer, but, you know, we cannot violate any people's rights by arresting him without any evidence, not just solely on accusations. So we needed that evidence to arrest him.
Why didn't you believe Jack when he told you that he believed it was George?
Like I said, you know, he's a father and he just lost his child, and he will do anything to find the murderer of his daughter.
Okay, so why did you close this investigation?
Well, as we kept doing our research, we kept going into dead ends. We never found any more clues as to who might have been the killer. The only one that we thought would have been Ray Singh, but our people found out that we have evidence that he was out with his father that day doing something for school. So we couldn't really do anything with that.
But why did you guys suspect it was Ray if he was just a crush of Sam?
Well, you know, when we found that with that note, it was, you know, a love note, and, you know, she never, like, talked about it. So we thought that maybe he could have been the one behind it all, you know, but just sending her these open letters.
Did you see any drastic changes in the Salmon household?
Yes, I did see a lot of changes. Jack was a little bit more reckless, as I told you. Abigail, she was more on the quiet side. She didn't really talk a lot. Lindsay, you know, as a growing teenager, just lost her sister. She was the main attention in her school because of her sister's death. And Buckley was too young to even know what was going around him, and he just didn't even know where his sister was.
Okay, I'm apologizing for asking this question. It may be a bit personal, but how did you feel when Abigail Salmon came on to you, and why do you think she did so?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was a little shocked, and I felt a little uncomfortable because that was the night that Jack, he thought that he saw George Harvey in action, but really he found Clarice, which was one of Susie's friends in the cornfield, and he took a bat with him, and this other child that was with her, Brian, he took the bat and beat Jack with it, so he was in the hospital, and you know, that was when Abigail came on to me, and I felt a little uncomfortable, but I thought that she did it because it was her way to relieve the stress and to get away from all the drama that was going on around her and in her household, and, you know, with the death of her daughter.
Okay, Len, thank you so much for your cooperation. I hope to hear about you soon.
Thank you.
Next, we'll be interviewing George Harvey.